year 2021 in review, where we share some stats with you guys on platform stats and obviously things we managed to achieve, and also we'll touch on a few things that's coming up, and so hopefully you will enjoy. Somebody will also be recording this AMA as well, so if you have missed it, you'll be able to I guess listen to it in your own time at a later point, and we'll also summarize this AMA and release a community update as well with just more stats, I guess, in regards to the year in review. Sam, did you want to take over from here?
Yeah, sure. So thank you everyone for joining. First of all, I hope you guys all had a great 2021 and wish everyone a happy and most important, healthy 2022. So as most of you know, we started the Mobox platform on April 6th of 2021. And now it's been a little more over 8 months. And I think as a community, we've come together and we achieved a lot of great things, many things that a lot of projects couldn't even achieve in 4 or 5 years. And we were able to do it together in a short 8 months. And I kind of just wanted to kind of go through what we've been doing, what we've done in 2021, and kind of show you guys some stats, some achievements, some milestones, and what we have planned for everyone for 2022. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the kind of PDF. Did you send it in the announcements or?
Yeah, I'm just sending it as images in the announcements channel. So it's just coming through now.
Okay, so for those of you who are in the announcements channel, please do open the file. It should be called Mobox 2021 Year in Review, and then we'll get started in about 10 to 20 seconds. Just want to make sure that everybody has it in front of their screen so we can go over it together. Okay, I hope everyone has it in front of their screen. So let me start with some platform achievements. When we started building the Mobox platform actually we started planning it in August of 2020, started building it in November of 2020, and it took us about half a year to kind of put everything together. And one very important goal for us was that we want to kind of create the whole ecosystem where we don't always have to rely on third-party software, because we believe that if we're always relying on third-party software, then a lot of, for example, barrier to entry and a lot of things just wouldn't be under our control. And to us, user experience is very important. And if we're always relying on these third-party software, we can't control that user experience. So the first thing we set out to do was we developed this centralized wallet. So I don't know how many of you guys are using it. So it's just like MetaMask, and you can download it off the Google Chrome store. One thing that we did was we natively support Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, and the Tron blockchain. Secondly, we did a lot of DeFi yield farming. As you guys know, we used to have, other than Mbox BNB pools, we had BTC pools that would that goes to the PancakeSwap platform. I think the key thing here is that we went through all the hacks or all the rug pulls and everything that happened in the past, and we made sure that none of those bugs would happen in our smart contracts. And I think in the past 8 months, we have shown that security is the top priority for everything that we do. The next thing is innovative NFT farming. I believe we are the first project that kind of took mystery boxes and how you can use NFTs and staking NFTs in smart contracts to farm Mbox tokens. So that was quite innovative. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of projects out there that have kind of grown on this idea. But I do believe that us as developers and Mobox as a whole community, that we were the pioneers in this space. Nfp Interoperability. I think for you guys who've been listening to my AMA from day one, you guys know that I'm very hard on NFT interoperability. And we have shown this with PancakeSwap and ApeSwap as well. So for example, you have a PancakeSwap NFT, you can actually use it across all the games that we have on our platform and all the games that we will be having on our platform. So I think this is pretty unique, and we will be expanding on this in 2022. I just actually had a conversation with PancakeSwap, I believe it was 3 days ago, on how we can kind of collaborate with one another to grow this NFT interoperability and how Pancake NFTs can be used, have more use cases across the whole Mobox ecosystem. Um, and next is that no, we followed our roadmap and we made sure that we launched all the games that we said we would launch in 2021. So the first game we launched was Pokemaster, simple 3v3 battler game. We then launched Block Brawler, which a lot of you have been having fun with. And just most recently, we launched the beta version of Chains Arena Mobox Edition. And I think one of the greatest milestones that or achievements that we achieved together as a community is no, we actually didn't plan to go on a major exchange till later in 2021 or even in 2022. But I think with the support of everyone from the community, we were actually able to get listed on Binance. If I remember correctly, it was on August 29th. So that was a very, very big achievement. And I think as a community, we should all be very proud of ourselves because it was the first GameFi project on the Binance Smart Chain that ever listed on Binance. And lastly is the real life mystery boxes. This is still a growing project. A few of you guys have won the mystery boxes through the Christmas event. I believe they're already being sent out already. So you guys will receive them very soon. We will be expanding on this in 2022, and hopefully we can have a better kind of offline and online experience for people who don't really understand NFTs. But so far, I think, as you've seen through the Christmas event, I think these real life mystery boxes are definitely something that a lot of our community members are definitely looking forward to and really want to own. It's also a very unique system where you scan the QR code on the bottom of the figurine and it automatically mints the NFC on the Binance Smart Chain. I think this is also we're also a pioneer in this field as well. I haven't seen any other project do that as well. If you guys have any no feedback after you guys receive the real life mystery boxes, please do make sure that you do let us know. So if you guys move over to the next slide. So some noteworthy partnerships that we have been able to secure in the past 8 months. So obviously you guys know Binance and Binance Labs. We're able to secure a small investment from Binance Labs, which was really amazing. Binance NFT, as you guys know, we had a mystery box event on Binance NFT. We're actually in talks with them right now, talking about how we can bring a lot of the systems and functions from the Mobox platform directly onto the Binance NFT marketplace. So do look forward to that. As I previously mentioned, our partnership with PancakeSwap. If you guys do any research or look through PancakeSwap and all the pools and farms that they have, you can see that we're constantly in the top 10 in volume and liquidity. And we're probably one of the only projects that continuously have a 1x multiplier for mining cake tokens. Again, this is because of the strong support from our community. So thank you again. ApeSwap, we had a very good partnership with them where we did legendary NFTs. We also have our farm in the ApeSwap platform as well. So thank you to them as well. mdex.com as well. DatRadar, DatRadar, I've been working with them since day one. We've known each other for the past 4 years, and they've been really, really supportive of the Mobox platform and everything that we're trying to do. Recently, they integrated us into their NFT marketplace section. I believe we're one of the only Binance Smart Chain projects that are there. And if you guys ever get a chance to navigate to the DatRadar NFT marketplace section, you will see that on the Binance Smart Chain, we're ranked one in number of users trading, the number of trades, and also the volume of trades um, on a daily basis. If we look at it as a whole, compared to Ethereum as well, I believe the Mobox NFT marketplace ranks around sixth or seventh. So that's quite a milestone as well, and we'll be working harder in 2022 hopefully catch the number one spot. Team Alliance, for those of you who remember, they're actually a really big esports team. They usually do games like Dota, PUBG, I believe a few other games as well. And we're going to be having further collaboration with them. We've been talking about having a sponsorship where their streamers are streaming our games, and all the events that they go to, they will show off the Mobox platform and the Mobox logo. Yield Games, and also a big partnership there where we exchange tokens so that we have a tighter relationship, and we're going to be looking to do a lot more events with them in the coming year. And of course, Coin Market Cap. No, we had a very successful learn and earn campaign with them. A user won a legendary NFT through the learn and earn campaign and was really happy because they were able to sell it for X amount of dollars. Um, and we did a lot of legendary NFTs and diamond royalty programs with CoinMarketCap team. And they've, again, just been really supportive of us. And we hope to continue this relationship with them down the road. If we move on to the next slide, you can see Mobox platform milestones. So I believe a lot of you guys already know that we reached these milestones together as a community, but I'm just going to quickly go through them. So we have over $300 million in NFT trades, by far the most on Binance Smart Chain, which ranks us number one, and number three overall on all blockchains. Over 1 million NFTs minted on Binance Smart Chain again. We were the winner of the MVP2 program from the Binance Smart Chain team. Consistently number one in volume and users on the Binance Smart Chain, and over 3 million registered users on our platform. I think the greatest kind of milestone for me is that I think continuity is very difficult in the blockchain industry. You see a lot of projects where they're very hot for 1 or 2 weeks and it just dies off. But I think as we keep developing and as we continue to grow our community and the support from the community, we've been consistently number one across many, many metrics. And this has been going on for the past 8 months. And we're looking to continue this definitely for 2022 and beyond. So thank you everyone on that front as well. So now let's talk about some stats, regarding the Mobox token. So right now we have a total of, this was done about a week ago, so the numbers might have changed now. We have about 240,000 token holders. And when we compare this to two other kind of GameFi or metaverse kind of platforms, one which is Sand on the Ethereum blockchain, and the other one is Gala. You can see we more than double them in token holders. So that's a really, really good achievement. The amount of Mbox minted is 113 million, which equates to about 28.3% of what is to be minted in the first year, which was supposed to be 400 million. Any tokens that do not get minted in the first year will be all burned together on April 1st of this year. And no, that is not an April Fool's joke. We will burn them on April 1st. The amount of Mbox burned already through the platform, through buyback, the auto buyback and burn, and through the games has equated to about 12 million Mbox tokens. So that's about 10.69% of the amount of Mbox minted currently. Right now, there's about 100 million Mbox tokens circulating on the Binance Smart Chain. That equates about to 10% of the total supply. And we have more than $10 million in the auto buyback and burn pool, which is pretty cool. Now let's talk about some of the Mobox platform stats, which is not all on the blockchain. So I'm going to share some of these stats with you here. As you guys know, we have over 3 million registered users. A lot of them came through the Binance Mini program. We have over 50,000 DAU. DAU is daily active users. So this is across all three platforms. This includes the web portion of our platform, the Apple app, and the Google app as well. About 60% of our users are coming through mobile, while 40% is coming through PC. Our website ranking or Alexa ranking is about 21,000, ranked 21,000, and this is across all websites in the world, which is pretty good achievement for being such a short, no, for only being launched for 8 months. And we actually ranked this. This was actually pretty surprising to me. We actually ranked number 63 in the finance category across all websites in the world. We have over 3 million visits per month, and the average engagement time on our website is about 9 minutes, which is really, really cool as well. So you can see people are staying, they're having fun. And what we see is that the number of new users or new IPs that are coming into our platform on a daily basis is increasing steadily. So that's really good as well. I think this is very important as well. Mobox platform demographics. I'm not sure how many of you guys have tried to kind of research this yourselves. But about so here are the kind of top, I believe, 10 regions where our users come from. You can see that's a really good mix between Asia, between Latin America, North America, Europe, and Russia. The number one country is actually from Brazil. 11.12% of our users are from Brazil. Coming in next is actually China, which is 9%. And then we have everyone else, which is hovering between 3 to 7%. It's really good that there's a good mix of users from different regions in the world. This is also why we localize all the content on our platform in many different languages, just to make sure that we can cater to every single user that does come by our platform. I believe that in 2022, what we want to do is kind of expand on specific regions, especially in Southeast Asia and Europe. And so this is something that Mobox game stats. I believe there's something that everybody kind of wants to learn a little bit about. So I'm going to share some game stats regarding Token Master and Block Brawler. I'm not going to share too much about Chains Arena just because it's still in. We don't have much stats for it currently. So for Token Master, the total amount of Mobox spent in the game is 6.3 million, with a total of 10 million Mbox rewarded. That equals of net rewards of about 4 million. So according to the recent Mbox price, that would be about, I would say, close to $16 million rewarded to users. The average unique players per season is about 30,000 users. For Block Brawler, it's a much newer game, so obviously the amount of Mobox spent and rewarded is not as significant. But for its short kind of lifespan, or for the short time period that it has been launched, there's almost 1 million Mbox tokens spent, almost 1.5 million Mbox tokens rewarded, which gives a net rewards of about 500,000 tokens. The average unique players per season is at about 18,000 users. And so that's kind of some of the stats I want to share with everyone. I just mentioned some of the achievements we've been through, some of the milestones we've been through. None of that would have been possible without the support of the community. And just kind of really want to get everyone on the same page so you guys know there's actually quite a bit of users on our platform, how fast we've been growing, and just some simple stats regarding the games that we have built so far. And as you guys know, both Token Master and Block Brawler are rather simple games. What we have on the roadmap, which Ivan will be showing you in a moment, um, will be much bigger than anything that we've developed in the past. Um, so moving along, I want to kind of talk about the roadmap for 2022. I believe there's four distinct kind of things that we're looking to bring out to the community and hopefully to the mass audience. Number one is the 3D Momoverse, um, the DAG, Decentralized Autonomous Guild, the Mobox Chain, and definitely more games to be launched on our platform. So Ivan, did you send why don't we start with the Momoverse kind of sketch first?
Momoverse sketch. Let me get the latest one. It's actually quite a big file, so it might take a bit of time to upload. So my apologies.
Yeah, was there anything that you wanted to add?
No, it was. Look, it's. I guess you summarized it very well. From my side, my point of view, it's. You know, all well, and obviously, like you said, there's more games coming, and I'll share with you as well some more. I guess details of that, but I'm just actually uploading now a rather large image, which hopefully you will be able to see. I'm just posting it now in the announcement channels of Discord. I'll just post it in Telegram as well. Basically, that's the 3D version. It's obviously still a working version of the Momoverse. So just so you guys can get an idea of what's been happening in the background as well.
Yeah,
and
so let me. You
first. No, so I'm just saying that this is obviously a working image, so there's actually quite a lot been added to it since this particular upload I've just done. It's not the latest edition. I think there was an update a few hours ago, but you guys will get the idea of what we're working with, and this will obviously be a 3D render, and obviously you'll be able to visit different spots, etc., throughout the Momoverse.
Yeah, so let me just expand on this a little. So as you guys can see from the image, this is where everyone comes together. This is where all Mobox holders come together. As you can see in the very middle, there's a big town square. What happens is that all the avatars that you guys will be claiming very shortly, this is your identity in the Momoverse. You'll be able to run around, walk around, jump around, play around in this Momoverse, and interact with other users within this, I guess, town hall. And around the town hall, you can see different buildings. Each building represents a different kind of system within the Mobox platform, whether it's the NFT marketplace, whether it's Block Brawler, or any other games that release in the future. All of them can be accessed through this Momoverse world. Another important thing is that I don't know if you guys see the most updated version right now, but on the bottom left, you kind of see kind of an airship. I'm not going to give too much information about that airship, but what I will say is that within the Momoverse, there's going to be daily quests for all the users and daily tasks that you will need to complete. The Mobox Chain, the Decentralized Autonomous Guild, and everything will be within this Mobox Momoverse. I expect this to be released by the end of March. We're working, day in, night out, to build this and to make sure that everything runs smoothly, and to make sure that we have all the small systems incorporated within the Momoverse, and make sure that it's interactive and the onboarding process is as easy as possible. One thing that we've been working on is kind of social engagement, not just within the Momoverse, but how can one user share the Momoverse to other users through different platforms, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, and whatnot, and hopefully bring more people into this Momoverse. One thing that has changed recently is that Facebook actually now allows crypto ads. So we're working with them on building very cool and unique invite and share functions just to grow the Mobox community and the Momoverse. One thing that we learned from the mini program is that we got to make sure that no, there might be that chance where no millions and millions of users actually do come in and register for the Momoverse. So this time when we're developing this Momoverse, we're making sure that we're able to handle all this traffic. So you guys don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yep,
Um,
spot on.
I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure you guys will have more questions about the Momoverse and about the image that Ivan just showed you. You guys can ask that in a short while. Ivan, I think we should show them a little bit about two of the new games that we will be releasing in the first half of the year.
So which one should we go with? One or two?
Let's go with the tower defense game first.
All right, no worries. So what I will do, let me actually share some pictures of heroes first.
Make sure you
Again,
delete them after.
well, I'm sure there'll be people who will save them, but let's see how we go. Okay, let's go.
Did you share it?
They're just uploading now. Sorry, they're rather large files, so it's just taking a bit of time.
Sorry, guys. No, I've been losing the jungle, so his internet connection is not that great.
Well, I am living down under, so it does take a bit of time to upload.
That's true,
Upwards.
because no, the rest of the world is above you.
So I'm just uploading some images now in the announcements channel. This will be of the tower defense game that will be coming, I guess, very soon. Let me upload some more.
Just upload a few. Don't upload too many.
Yeah, no, I won't do too many.
I think like 3 to 4 images is enough.
Yeah.
No, we only want to give a sneak peek. We don't want to give too much.
Yep. I'll just do one more.
So a little bit about this game. So this is going to be personally, I love tower defense games. I enjoy them a lot, and I know a lot of other people do as well. So this is a kind of a RPG tower defense game. This is in collaboration with the studio that we have invested in, and basically they're working on the game. We help them with kind of the tokenomics, how to incorporate momos, how to incorporate the Nbox token, how to increase the stickiness of the gameplay, and many things. And we've been working really close with this studio in bringing out this. I'm going to be calling it Moland Defense game. We're looking to launch this hopefully by the end of February or early March.
Yep. So it's not too long to go.
Just shows you that no, we're continuously working nonstop in bringing out content for everyone to enjoy. Do you want to show the next game as well now?
Yep. So I've just deleted all the images that I published of that game. So I'll just send some more images, which will be the next game. Again, this will just some of the heroes. I'll just send in a few. I won't send too many.
Cool. Are they already sent? I can't see that anymore.
It's just being uploaded now.
Okay, cool. So once it goes through, you guys can see, the quality of the artwork, the quality of the game is very spectacular. And this will be more of a fantasy simulation game. No, you're gonna build your own troops, and you're gonna go attack other people's cities, and it's just gonna be a really fun game. And this game, I haven't thought of a name for it yet, but it will be released. We're aiming for either the end of March or early April for our 1 year anniversary. Um, Something else I want to add is that no, I mentioned many times to everyone and during our AMAs that no, the Mobox is a platform. It's just not one singular game because I do not believe that there's one game that suits everyone. So what we try to do is trying to have a lot of different genres on our platform so that everyone has something to enjoy. But the coolest thing now is that now everybody can now interact within the Momoverse. And for example, there's going to be a lot of systems where, let's say you like to play Block Brawler, but you don't play tower defense games. What's going to happen is, no, you might win some resources that can be used in the tower defense game, but you don't play it. What you can do is now you can trade it with other users and kind of interact with everyone that way. So we've been doing a lot of testing, been doing a lot of planning, been doing a lot of developing. So we've got a lot of great stuff coming out in 2022. It's going to be a long year again, but I'm sure that we're going to make it much more successful than 2021, especially with the continued support from all of our communities. Um, that's, I guess,
Yep,
a
spot on.
quick review of 2021 and kind of a very, very quick summary of what we have for 2022. What I'm going to be doing throughout the weeks and months is I'm going to be showing a little more and a little more every time we have an AMA, just to make sure that, and through our community updates, just to make sure that everybody knows, what we've been doing in the past week or the past month, what the progress is. Now, will there be delays? To be honest, there's always going to be some delays, but we do try our best to make sure that we're on time and just to make sure that um, collectively as a community that our vision is the same and that we all understand what Mobox is going to be in the future and what we're trying to build here as a community. And I think it's very important that we always keep everyone up to date, and we will work harder, harder, and harder to make sure that everyone is always on the same page.
Yep, spot on. And yeah, I mean, delays. I guess with any development work, there will always be some issues that you encountered need to be fixed. So, but obviously, we'll try our best to deliver in the time frame we promised as well.
Sounds good. Why don't we so that was a quick review, half an hour review. I'm sure that there's going to be many, many more questions than we have in the past. I already see 11 people having their hands raised. So when we take more time to answer questions today rather than just me speaking, I want to make sure that, no, like I just said, everybody's on the same page for 2022. It's going to be a long year. The year just begun, but we already have a lot of great stuff coming very soon.
Yeah, no worries.
Ivan, who do you want to? Yeah.
Let's go and take some questions. So let's see who we have. So let's go with Tonight Live. I've sent you an invite if you can accept. Seems like not getting any love from there.
Can't you just put them in, or you gotta invite them?
No, they have to accept. So let's try somebody else. Let's go with Pet Bull.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, very happy to hear you.
Very happy to hear you as well. Should I call you Peter or should I call you Zebra?
Zebra is just a chat room nickname that some moderators gave me. I don't really like it.
I like to be more kind of in touch with everyone, so I'm gonna call you Peter if you don't mind.
Yes, that's very nice.
How you doing,
So,
Peter?
as I told Super Ice, I have a lot of suggestions or proposals, but I don't want to eat the time of the AMA today. So I'll give you one or two, and I'm available anytime you want me.
Sure.
So, what I would like to propose is it easy to make Token Master able to be played by people without binding a wallet? So they can test a game and know that they cannot win any rewards unless they do it. So when people enter the Momoverse or the Mobox platform as it is right now, They can check a game, see if they like it, and then become more involved with everything.
Yes. So I think that's a very good suggestion. I think you're very spot on. I think one very important thing in regard. So what you just suggested is basically how we can lower the barrier to entry for other users, so they can try out the game first before actually, spending money or purchasing momos to play the game. And I agree with that 100%. Um, what we are working on in the Momoverse and as well as in the games that we'll be having down the road is how we can have that, that beginning tutorial where everyone can, for example, not bind their address and maybe just have a Mobox account and kind of go through the beginnings of the game and try to get to know the game before they decide whether or not they want to spend in the game. This is definitely something we're working on. I don't know if we're gonna do that for Token Master just because we have so much to do, and I believe that no things like this takes time. Um, I can guarantee you that this will be in the Momoverse and the future games, but not too sure about Token Master. But I do agree with your suggestion 100%.
Okay, if I'm allowed to say another thing, to improve knowledge of the Mobox platform in the world, maybe you could involve Merit Circle, go under the radar. I don't know if you know this group of investors slash players. There is also a
What is it
token
called?
finance.
Merit
Merit
circle.
Circle.
Meta Circle.
No, merit.
Merit Circle. I have heard of
Yeah.
Merit Circle. Yes, I have. I believe they're kind of like a guild, if I
Yeah, they're same like
remember correctly.
guild games.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
think they just launched on Binance Launchpad now.
Yes, yes, I remember now.
Yes,
Yep.
they have
Yeah, you
invested
said.
in like 10 GameFi projects, and I think they are more interested in everything that you can buy land. So they buy land and then they use their own guild of players to make the traffic.
Yes, I understand. And you know what? We've been no a lot of actually guilds have contacted us, really big guilds as well. And no, I that so there's two things. There's number one is no actual kind of utility with these guilds and how we can work together to bring more players. And other thing is no just working with a guild just for the heck of making an announcement. That's something that I don't agree with. I know a lot of you guys who have known me for a long time. One thing I hate to do is making an announcement of a partnership or whatever just for the heck of it without something actually no something that's actually going to happen, or something that we're actually going to work on together. Um, so, for example, like Merit Circle, I don't remember if I talked to them, um, but yes, we'll be working with more guilds. But right now, what I'm more focused on is how we're going to develop our decentralized autonomous guild smart contracts. The reason why is because I believe these set of smart contracts or kind of DAG protocol or whatnot is something that every single guild out there needs because it helps them manage their guild with ease. Um, it also includes a lot of tools for the I guess guild masters uh, to organize their guilds. And I think once our DAG smart contracts are out, then we will work with a lot more of these guilds because we want them to make their lives easier as well, and they'll be able to use our DAG to make their lives easier. But yes, we will be working with guilds this year, especially when our DAG comes out. Um, so yeah, do look forward to that.
Yep. Thank you for that, Peter. So we'll
All right,
move on
I'm
to the.
available anytime you want. I can give you a lot more suggestions. Thank you for this chance.
Thanks, Peter.
For joining. I just want to add something a little. About guilds, I don't think I put it too clearly just now. So with the decentralized autonomous guild, no, we're still testing it out and adding a lot of things to it. It kind of um, solves the biggest issue with that the current guilds are having now, which is centralization. Because there's a big trust issue between what they call the scholar and the mentor. And with the DAG and the tools that we're providing for these, I guess, mentors, all of this trust issue will not be an issue anymore, because all you have to do is trust the Mobox platform. But that will be coming out very soon. Well, not very soon, hopefully by April, because it's a totally new system. No one's done it before. So it's going to take a lot more QA time. But I believe it will be a huge, huge game changer in the whole GameFi metaverse guild blockchain industry.
Yeah, spot on. And look, a lot of people have been asking as well when it's coming out, but it's not something we can rush either. And like Sam just said, it hasn't been done before in regards to smart contracts. So it's something we have to put in a lot of work and obviously double and triple check everything as well. Now, let's go with the next question. I believe Zelly wants to speak. Zelly, can you hear us?
Next.
Yeah, next. Let's go. Let's try again tonight live. I'll give him one more chance. Hey, buddy, you just need to unmute your mic.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hello? Fine. Sorry for the first time. My Discord had no permission for my mic. And thanks for choosing me. So first of all, very, very cool and solid project you have built, guys.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
And my question is, in the last Ask Me Anything, you told everybody should enjoy the games and should not calculate or look for what is possible to earn or not. And my question is, my experience is, it's pretty difficult to get into the leaderboard if you have not legendary or epic moments. And so my question is it planned to rebalancing the games or the hash rates and stuff a little bit in future?
Yeah, so as you know, or at least many of you guys know, no, we've done several rebalancing already, but we can't always rebalance too often because no, there's just so many things that go. No, for example, the hash power, the whole tokenomics, and how the whole ecosystem works. But we're continuously monitoring these stats. I do agree with you in the sense that no, if you don't have a really good Momo, you might not be able to make it on the leaderboard. But I also think that's why we have the kind of lend and rent marketplace, because you see that there's actually a lot of NFT collectors who might have a lot of epics, but they don't use it, and they put in the rent and lend marketplace. So other users who might not have an epic Momo but would like to kind of try to get on the leaderboard can rent it from the original user.
But also, I just want to add to that as well. You have to strategize within the game itself, right? So there's a lot of users that will post. I think it was like a month ago, whatever it was, 4 or 5 weeks ago. One of the users posted how they won an X amount on the leaderboard by purely using free momos that they get. So you can get onto the leaderboard, but obviously you have to strategize of whether you prefer to go on the plunder leaderboard or the gold leaderboard.
Okay, thanks, guys.
No worries. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Let's go with the next one.
The guy used all free momos and got on the leaderboard?
Yeah.
Wow.
So let's go with APK Snipe. Hey there, buddy. Just need to unmute your mic.
Hello.
Hey.
So first of all, thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak. Love the platform, been a part of it since September.
Thank you.
To touch
Thank
on
you.
what Tonight just said, and you guys, it is possible to place on the TM leaderboards with, as little as, 2 unique momos. Me and other players have been managing to do it, getting like the
Sorry, I think
400,
just
300
cut off
places.
there.
Yeah,
Is that?
you're right. It is possible to place on a leaderboard, and like you said yourself, using even just unique momos, you can. You don't necessarily have to have an epic, rare or legendary, but obviously a lot of it comes down to strategy as well.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with the strategy. But my actual question is, do you guys have anything in the works to entice new users to the platform and to keep them there? As when I see a lot of new users come into the platform, they go straight to Genius Chat and try to work out everything there. They don't know about the white pages, and then if there's no one there or no mods there to tell them what to do on the platform or to direct them to the guides, they tend to leave the platform.
Okay, it's a good feedback. I guess we actually have changed the white paper recently, which also includes the guides on it, which is the faqen.mobox.io. I think maybe it just needs to be more prominent when people visit the Mobox website or when they're actually on the game itself. But it's also something that we can look into and change. Your thoughts,
I just want to.
Sam? Yeah.
I just want to add to that. So, as APK Snipe said, basically, there's not a good guide or not a good tutorial in the very beginning for totally new users to kind of understand the platform. And to be honest, no one likes to read. I don't like to read. I'm pretty sure most of us don't like to read. And I think one thing, to be honest, that we have done poorly in the past is that our kind of beginner tutorial within the games or within the platform, kind of so a user registers and it tells you, this is where you can stake Nbox BNB tokens. This is where you can access Token Master. And let's say you go into Token Master, this is what plunder is. This is what the wheel does. This is something that we haven't done very well. And I'm not sure if you saw the image that Ivan sent earlier into the chat of the sketch of the Momoverse that we're working on. So one thing that I'm working really, really hard on is, so once a user registers within the Momoverse platform, they get their NFT. Now they have their identity. And now what we're doing is we're going to take you through all the steps of the platform so users can get a feeling of what the Momoverse is about. Um, if you're saying that this is something that we can do on the platform side of things. If you're like you mentioned, some users come into Discord and they ask questions, and maybe there isn't a mod to help them out right away. That's unfortunate. What we will be doing is hopefully looking for more mods out there to kind of help new community users kind of go through the platform.
Yep, spot on. By the way, thanks for the question as well, and feedback.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to ask it. Another thing to touch on the Momoverse, you said that would be where you'd introduce people to a lot of these tutorial type things.
Yes.
How do you plan on like keeping the tutorials or like to the best of your ability? Obviously, trying to keep them fun and interactive too, so the players don't want to skip past them, or if they're unskippable, get a bit fed up with tutorials. Because I know personally, long and drawn out tutorials can be a pain in some games or platforms and can discourage people.
I agree 100%. So I think that tutorials or kind of every user needs positive feedback to, for example, to learn about your platform, to complete tasks and whatnot. I think one thing that's very different within our Momoverse is that it's kind of a mini game within itself. There's going to be multiple tasks for you when you when you register into the platform. There's going to be daily tasks, weekly tasks, and users will be rewarded one way or another to complete these tasks. And while they're completing these tasks, they will be learning about the platform, learning about the games, and learning about everything that we have to offer. So I do think in regards to retention, in regards to engagement time, in regards to kind of the ease of learning the steps of the platform, it'll be much more fun than what you see out there.
Yep, thank you. I'm pretty sure that clears up all the questions I had.
Thank you very much.
Easy. Thanks, man.
Okay, let's go on next one. Yarden, I've just sent you an invite. If you can accept, please. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hi there, guys. How are you doing? Thanks for the
Not too
great
bad, yourself?
review. I got happy that Brazil is the first country with most users. Didn't expect that.
Yeah,
I was surprised myself too.
So, can you talk a little bit about the Mobox chain? I have a few questions to help to get some details about that. For example, momos will be used, momos that get used on the NFT POS system can also be used within the game and mining camp. Can everyone be a validator or only the guild leaders or DAGs? Which is the minimal hash power to be a validator, stuff like that.
Yeah, so I don't have to, I can't give too much information about it right now, but just to answer kind of the few short questions that you just asked. So yes, everybody can be a validator. Number two is that, yes, the momos or your hash power can be used across, like you said, mining camp, the games, and validating as well. And I think one thing that we're really trying to do is what we call, a carbon neutral NFT POS blockchain. It's still in the works. It's still in the very early stages right now, but it's something that we kind of want to incorporate as a whole within the Momoverse. I no, I can't give too much details about it right now, but I will be updating everyone as the time goes. I think right now the team is more focused on making sure that our Momoverse is released on time, and then right after that, most of the team will be focusing on the Mobox chain.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the question. Let's go pick somebody else. Shaik, UK.
Both of you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, Happy New Year to both of you, and apologize. I'm in the train going from London to Birmingham. So if it's like a drop, then apologize in advance. Actually, I got one quick question from both of you.
Sure.
Okay, my question is actually I'm the one I think biggest holder on Binance because I put my 1 million portfolio in Mobox, and I think I grab it around $7, and now my portfolio is half in Mbox. So I was thinking, is there any in near future, are you going to introduce any staking on Binance? Because our competent I consider is Axie Infinity on Ethereum network, right? They introduce a very high staking, and you know how their price boosted. So I was considering, is there any in near future? Are you planning to introduce any staking on Binance?
So yeah, so I should kind of answer this in several points. So number one, um, uh, personally, I don't think Axie price increased because of the staking. I think there's no for a token price to increase. There's many factors, and it cannot be down to one factor. Um,
Mhm.
in regards to whether we will be having this staking option, um, so obviously I'm not allowed to say too much. What I can tell you
Mhm.
right now is that we've been working with both the Binance Exchange as well as Binance NFT Marketplace to
Mhm.
introduce staking. But how the
Mhm.
staking is going to work, I cannot say too much.
All right, all right.
Yes,
Rest, I
but
really like
yes.
the project, and I'm very happy with the active team because I'm also the founder of one project, and
Okay.
what I said, what I find out in this project, the team is very active, and you guys working very hard. I really
Thank you very
appreciate.
much.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
no, we work hard because of supporters like you. So it should be us thanking you. So thank you very much.
All right,
Yeah,
have a
spot
lovely
on.
day ahead. Thank you.
Have a nice
Thank you,
trade
you
route.
too.
Thank you. Bye.
And go Arsenal. I hope he was an Arsenal supporter. If not, maybe I'll need to convert him. Well, let's go. How many more questions do you want to take, Sam?
Let's do. How many did we go through so far?
I think we actually went through a fair few, actually.
Okay, well, why don't we go through maybe 3 to 5 more, and make sure any guys who ask the question, we send them a nice key.
Sure. Hopefully, I can keep track of it now. Guys, if you ask a question, please DM me or one of the mods, so we can grab your BSC wallet address, please. Now let's go with the next question. Let's go with Shady. Hey, Sergey.
Oh, hi, 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 Sam. I'm Ivan.
How are you?
How are you,
How are
buddy?
you? I have a question that I know Mobox is a huge project and go to the fucking moon, but I have question from Russian community.
Fire away.
Many users, first questions, many users ask when Binance Mini.
Sorry, I
Hello?
couldn't hear you. Hello?
No.
Pinky?
I can't hear you.
Um, I
What was the
don't
question?
have a questions, but I have questions from Russian community.
Okay.
First question is when is Binance Mini launch?
Once development is all good. I don't have a timeline for that.
So it's still in progress, still being worked on. So it's not something we've got an exact date on, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Second question is about tactic party slayer. When you think we launch this game?
So we're still working on that. That's going to be an in-house developed game. It's going to be a little delayed because we've been working with the two studios that we've invested in on creating the two games that Fatboy just showed you guys in the chat. So it will be a bit delayed, but we will have constant games coming out every 2 months or so.
Oh, okay. I'm
Thanks,
done.
Sergey. So let's go with Yellow. Hey, buddy, I've just sent you an invite. Hey there.
Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I have question for the guys who locked Mobox and get VMobox. Are you going to increase their rewards, for example, to add some more lotteries or stuff like that?
For VMbox holders?
Yes.
Sam, did you want to answer that question or?
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
It was
I
very faint,
asked.
but basically he wants to know if there'll be more rewards for VM box holders in regards to more raffles.
There'll be more systems that will involve the VM box. That will involve VM box. This will all come out once the whole Momoverse and everything is released. Please do understand, everyone. No, everything takes time. I think one thing that we're really focused on right now is bringing out a really quality Momoverse out for everyone with different tasks and a lot of different new systems. But yes, there will be more use cases for VM box as soon as all of this stuff is released.
Okay, thank you. I have one more question. Are you going
Sure.
to add 3D Momoverse game in Binance application, or it's gonna be in Mobox?
So obviously it's going to be in Mobox, but there's going to be multiple kind of different places where you can enter the Momoverse realm. Again, as I said earlier, we have been talking to 2 different departments from finance, and we will release more information once we have everything set and ready.
Okay, thank you guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks,
You
buddy.
too.
Thank you. So let's go with Crip to Claw. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
Yes, Fat Boy, you announced it right. Hey, Soon.
Hey, buddy. How you going?
You protect the names of the both game studios since years. Sometimes you just sneak peek that one of them is a very good friend of you that you know for years. When do you tell us, maybe, or give us a hint who they actually are?
Yeah, so what I've actually been doing with our ops team and marketing team is that we're creating 2 separate pages. We're creating a page within the Mobox platform where it gives an introduction of all the studios that we will be working with or that we've invested in. So you guys will be seeing that, I would say, in the coming week or 2.
Very, very nice. Okay, that was all. Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
you soon.
Thank you. So I think we'll take one more. You okay with that, Sam?
You know what? Let's take 2 more.
2 more. Let's go with Chris Dragon. Hey, buddy. We are unable to hear you. Hello.
I think he has his mic disabled.
Yeah, no. We'll jump to the next one. Let's go with Not One World. Not one word, actually. Hello.
Yeah, it's me. Hello?
How are you?
Oh,
Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My question is about real-life mystery boxes. Where and
Yes.
when can I buy one of those? Or the only way to get it is through Mobox platform event? Because I love to collecting things. Yeah.
So I think there's going to be several ways to get it. I'm not ready to have them to be launched on our platform to be bought and bought and sold. The only reason why is I think this is something that we created to give back to the community. No, it took a lot of time to design the boxes, design the momos, kind of figure out how to get the NFTs minted on the Binance Smart Chain. And it's really our way to say thank you. So currently, there's a couple ways to get them. Number one is through different events on our platform, like the Christmas event that we had. We'll also be doing some community events with it as well. I believe we gave a few away during the Great Bali Party in Indonesia as well as in Russia. I know there's a lot of people that have been asking me where they can buy one. If I we're not ready to sell them yet, but just keep your eyes peeled on Twitter and Telegram, and Fat Boy will release information as to what events we will have in the future where we will be giving away these real life mystery boxes. So all I can do is wish you good luck, I guess.
Okay. And one thing, Happy New Year, and I hope that that thing will come to our platform and the mobile team in 2022. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Last one.
Let's go with last one. Let's go with lucky last, Mackenzie.
Hello, guys.
Hey,
Can you
buddy,
hear
how
me?
you going?
Yeah, very well. Thank you. Yeah, so just first of all, yeah, congratulations for the great project. Well done for you all. I got a couple of questions. So, one question is, what is your plans to bridge Momos to a different marketplace, decentralized marketplace?
So very good question. You know what so there's a lot of marketplaces out there that have asked us if they can release Momos onto their own decentralized NFT marketplace. And I've told them all the same thing. Number one is no, you feel free to do whatever you want. It's an open blockchain, public blockchain. But number two is that it's very difficult to do that. The reason why is because most of the Momos will always be staked within the smart contract to farm tokens or to play games. So it's not that they don't want to or that we don't allow them to. It's just that this is how the system works currently. And to be honest, we do not have any plans yet to change this.
I see. Cool,
Yes.
cool. Probably something in the future to think when when something else will come. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. So, and the second question I got in regards, what is your plans trying to reduce a monopoly of hash rate? Like, for example, are you got any plans to tax the highest hash rate earners to get certain amount into the beginners pool where the people who just starting in the Momoverse, which they can pick it up some kind of rewards from those hash rate monsters? Let's put it that way.
Yes, that's a very, very good question, I guess. As I believe someone asked before you, we're always constantly looking at the metrics, we're constantly looking at the hash power, and we're constantly, I wouldn't say constantly making changes, but we're constantly thinking about what changes to make. And as you know, we have made several changes in the past, but no, I guess it's never enough. But at the same time, too big of a drastic change might not always be good as well. One thing you just mentioned that I do agree with is that this makes it harder for kind of newcomers to kind of enjoy what we have to offer. I believe that a lot of new systems that we will be introducing when the Momoverse is released will fix some of these problems where newcomers who come in, they will be able to take a piece of the pie, so to say. I don't think we're going to be making any too big of drastic changes until the Momoverse is out. Once the Momoverse is out, then you will see that in the past 4 to 6 months, this is probably all that we've been trying to think about. We're going to make this system as fair and equal as everybody. But to be honest, if you say you take too much away from those hash power monsters, it's not fair either. So trying to find this balance is very, very difficult. But I do think that we have found some way to balance this out where hash power monsters won't be too disappointed, and while newcomers will be happy, and at the same time, it makes the whole barrier to entry much lower. So wait for the Momoverse, and you'll see what we have in store.
Cool. That's great. It's just just make sure that those hash rate monsters gives the community something rather just coming the massive bags of whatever, and they staking massive amounts. They don't give anything to community. Just to get some kind of benefit out of those hash rate monsters. Just for you to think about the way you can apply certain tax, certain rules, how they can benefit those community users more, rather just sitting on a pile of mbox and doing nothing. That's all. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Keep it a hard work. I'm the guy who actually joined your community just because you are constantly active, constantly doing, and I can see your hard work and input, and that's why you have me. So keep it
Thank
good
you very
work.
much. Thank you so much. And what you just said really means a lot to us. So thank you, and I hope we don't disappoint you.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.
Thank you. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. 1 second. I think we'll wrap this up now. Sam, what do you reckon?
Yeah, sounds good. So thank you, everyone. I hope you guys kind of got a little insight as to what we did in the past year, some of the milestones and achievements that we all achieved together, and what we have coming in store for 2022. I know we didn't release too many images or too much information, and kind of just released a summary of what we have for 2022. But you can be sure that it's going to be something amazing, and that we will be sharing more and more as time goes on. So thank you for everyone for 2021, and let's work together to have an even better 2022.
Hey,